Well, first of all, let me give you a little background about Fisher's. Okay, Fisher's was started in 1936 by a man named Tom Fisher, and he was an Underwood typewriter salesman. In 1985, I was looking for an opportunity to, I was 43 years old, and I was looking for an opportunity to buy my own business. And I ended up buying Fisher's, and I concentrated on office supplies and said, I want to grow the office supply business, and I did. I grew it to where we were the largest office supply store in the state, and it's not just a store, but we had a warehouse, and we serviced all the major corporations in the Treasure Valley, and it was big enough where Boise Cascade Office Products, which was a publicly traded company at that time, a separate company from Boise Cascade, made an offer to purchase our office supply portion of our business, and so we sold the office supply business to them. I self-retired myself and played a little golf, and then became the director of the Department of Commerce under Governor Kempthorne for 4 years. A really great job. I enjoyed that job a lot. After the 4 years, then I got back. I started officing at the Fisher's, which was what was left of Fisher's was the equipment division, which was in copiers, and just had gotten into copiers about the time that we sold to Boise Cascade. And when I got back into it and started officing there, I was really surprised what I found out. And what I found is that the business had really deteriorated. I decided that I needed to innovate. Okay, I needed to innovate in all aspects of this. And the first thing I did was figure out, I need a management team in here that can really make a difference. And so the first way to innovate is make sure you got the best people. And when I say best, what does that mean? Well, best means, number one, they're hardworking, they're very bright, they're intelligent, they want to stake their careers on this. They're going to reach out to the customers in ways that they've never been reached out to before. These people that I was bringing in were not from our industry, not from the copier industry, which I think is a real way to innovate. Is don't hire people necessarily from the industry you're in, but go get people from another industry, and they'll look at this thing differently. And that's really been one of the tickets to our success. First thing I gave them is I said, we have got to be different in the way we go to market. We got to first of all have the best products, but more importantly, we've got to approach the customer differently than just going out there and selling hardware. Listen to the customer, and that's a trite term that everybody uses, but I've seen it in action now, particularly with the medium-sized to large companies that have very complex document management needs, and sometimes they like to simplify it and think if they just go buy this copier or they go buy this printer, then they solve all their problems. Well, it isn't quite that simple, okay? And you need to dive into their business processes, and that's what our people did. Our people have consulting backgrounds. Our leadership does, and our management team. And they can go in and they can find out what the symptoms are, drill down to find out what the problem is, and then come up with solutions. The biggest thing is the interaction with the customers, the best products, the best delivery systems that we can have in the way of technology, of delivering solutions, and that's how we were innovating.